Good morning, Clara. It is Thursday, September the 29th, 2011. Time for more Amanda. On the other hand, you might recall that Moo is clever. Also, Amanda knows that Moo would know that not knowing would drive her stark, raving crazy. So you can understand why Amanda might decide that Moo had most definitely left her a note. Where, you ask? For Moo and Z, there is only one where. To the quick, Amanda announced as she turned. She began sprinting towards the girl's secret hiding place. The quick stands on the edge of Bubbler's Swamp. Bubbler's Swamp is by far the strangest place in the village. If you've learned your directions, it lies in the north-northwest portion of the northwest quadrant of the village. That's halfway between north and west, and then halfway between that and north. If you haven't learned your directions, imagine that you are standing in Amanda's backyard with your back to Amanda's house. The skleeberry tree is off to your left and behind you. A long way off to your left and a bit in front of you is Bubbler's Swamp. It is beyond the field that's behind the last house you can see. Basically, that means Amanda is going to run back to her house and then keep running in the same direction. As for the swamp itself, it looks like a swamp. It feels like a swamp. It smells like a swamp. It's not pretty. It's filled with dark, decaying trees hung with slimy moss. Somewhere deep within, however, far below the thick brown sludge, an unknown thing plays with creation. Every so often, sometimes several times an hour, sometimes only once a month, something bubbles to the surface. That something rockets into the air and lands on the banks with a thump. Long ago, the villagers made a rule. Anyone could keep anything they found at the swamp as long as they took care of it. Everyone in the village has something from the swamp. For instance, the Farlebane's corn, lawn, flowers, skleeberry tree, and even Amanda's clock. They all came from the swamp. As always, remember, I love you.